double-digit thousands.
Hey, Wildcats, it is great to see you guys today. Hope your guys' week has been off to a great start. And hey, 6th grade wing is finally done. Teachers aren't going to be running kids over with their carts anymore. And yeah, we're off to a great brand new beginning, all of our school. Anyway, to start us off, we have everyone's favorite segment, Pause in the Hole.
My name is Jackson, and I'm here with Miss Jackson. So, what is your favorite song, and if you want to, can you sing it? You don't have to sing it.
My favorite song? I'm gonna go with They Don't Care About Us. People know that one.
I know that one.
Can you sing your favorite song? And if so, will you sing a little bit of it?
This one I heard this weekend that's an oldie, but I just heard it on a TV show because I watch a lot of TV during the snow days. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich, and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, and don't you cry.
Hello, Westlane. I'm here with Miss Courtney. What's your favorite song, and can you sing it?
Whew. My favorite song is Carry On by Fun and Give Me a Second I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom. Oh wait, the rest of it's not appropriate. Okay, I stopped. But yes, I can sing it. Okay? I'm not Mars Martini.
Hey, my name is Coleman. I'm here with Esmeralda. Who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl this year?
Cincinnati.
What's your favorite football team?
Cincinnati Bengals, of course.
Yeah.
Who dey? Going to the SB.
Who do you think is gonna win the Super Bowl?
The Rams.
The Rams. Y'all know me, and I'm here with the big man, Mr. Allen. What's up? Second of all, who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl?
You know what? I gotta give it to the Bengals. My boy Chris Evans, one of my former students over at Ben Davis. I'm so proud of him, seeing his growth and seeing him come this far. I just believe that Bengals is gonna go all the way.
Joe Burr. All right, so we all know me. We all probably know Troy. Third of all, who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl?
I don't know. I'm really cheering for both of them.
My name is Coleman. I'm here with Alvaro. Bro, who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl?
I think the Rams are going to win. I don't think the Bengals stand a chance.
I don't think Miss Martini agrees with you.
And also, what is your favorite movie?
So I have two all-time favorite movies in the 80s. Movie called Dirty Dancing. It's, kind of one of those like love story ones.
Yeah.
And the other one is American History X. That's my other favorite movie.
What is your favorite movie?
Ooh, my favorite movie is a movie called V for Vendetta.
Who's your first shout out this year?
Roy.
Roy, why?
Because he's a good friend.
Paul shout-out is gonna go for the staff here at Westlane. They are just so on top. They endured through so much. They've been through the COVID. They've been through the snowstorm. They've been through all the shenanigans. So I appreciate all the staff here at Westlane. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
My Paul shout out. Coleman. No different.
Right. Second of all,
Do you have anyone that you want to shout out?
Miss Monroe, because she helped me a lot last semester, and I was able to switch my science teachers to her this semester.
My name is JoJo, and I'm here with.
Emily.
What is your Paul shout out?
Miss Monroe, she is very helpful. Alright, my name is Jackson, and I'm here with
Allie Francis.
And who's a Paul shout out? Like, you want to shout out anybody in the school?
My best friend Claire, who's always been there for me, and we've been friends for a long time.
Here with.
Mr. Andre.
And what's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Oh gosh, I don't know. There's so many of them. Silence of the Lambs.
Yes, that's a good one.
All
Thank you for
right.
your time.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
My name is Jackson. I'm here with.
Miss Neff.
And what's your favorite movie?
Oh, favorite movie? I don't know.
That one's really hard. I like a lot of different movies. If I think back to like my childhood, growing up like your age, maybe 10 Things I Hate About You. That's the best I got.
Alright, and
Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball.
But, who's your Paul shout out?
Paul, shout out all my avid scholars. Thanks for working hard. Keep up the good work. Midterms are coming. Get good grades.
Alrighty, thanks.
We all know me, and I'm here with Carson Liasia. Who's your Paul shout out this year?
Boy Pookie!
I give my Paul shout out to, myself, and also my birthday on Friday, give me something.
I'll give it to Josie, because she's a good one.
Oh yeah, JC Penny.
We all know me, and I'm here with Josie and Tristan.
It's JC!
Hey, we all know me, and I'm here with Josie and Tristan. Who's y'all's Paul shout out?
My Paul shout out, I don't know. You gotta go first.
Who is your Paul shout out this year?
Miss Clement,
Why?
because she's the best teacher, obviously.
I'm gonna give it to Lucy. That's what
Okay, my Paul shout out is the student is Anaya Boozer, and the teacher is Miss Smith and Miss McGee, because they're goated.
Third, who do y'all think's gonna win the Super Bowl?
the Rams, obviously.
I don't know nothing about
Just my
that, but
opinion.
whatever he said, whatever they said.
I am Aaliyah Evans, and I'm here with Maya and TJ. First question, who's your Paul shout out?
Maya.
Probably.
Keep it up, Wildcats. Keep being awesome. And I want to give a shout out to James Hughes, who is a rock star counselor and someone who just adds so much to sixth grade. Thank you so much, James, for all that you do for teachers and for students. For the next segment, last week, Westlane, we decided to turn the heat up a little bit. We decided to bring back a lot of people's favorite segments from last year, Hot Ones. It's a spicy segment with even spicier questions and the spiciest Dino Nuggies around. Check it out and enjoy.
Hello, Westlane Wildcats. Today we're doing another version of Hot Ones. Like last year, we had Mr. Newsom as one of our special guests, as well as me and Allie Jeter, who has gone up to high school. So now we have Chris here, and another celebrity guest, Miss Glendon. So she'll run us through all the hot sauces that she brought today for our wonderful crew.
Yeah, so the hot sauces we have before you go from mild to hot. So there's Frank's Buffalo, which is used for like most buffalo wings. Then we have Cholula, which is my personal favorite. And then we have here in the middle, this is from Heatness, if you've watched Hot Ones online. This is like a Scotch bonnet mustard hot sauce. So it's got like mustardy taste with the Scotch bonnet peppers. Really good. And then here we have Baron hot sauce. This is a West Indian hot sauce that has habanero peppers in it. It's a little thicker and it's got more of like a Caribbean jerk style to it. And then the hottest one I have for you today is the Melinda's Ghost Pepper Wing Sauce. It's got ghost peppers in it and it is by far the hottest. So yeah, I'm excited.
Who was the last person that made you cry or laugh?
I mean, if you walk past the office any day, you will see me cutting up in the front with Miss Clarkson because we go back and forth all day, every day. So she will always be the last person to make me laugh, and probably the first, and the second, and the third as well.
The last person to make me cry was when I watched Encanto for the third time, and it will always make me cry when Antonio walks up. He's like, "We have a door for you, like it's for you," and I'm like, "Ah!" So he's the last person to make me cry, and it was probably last Friday.
The person who made me cry was probably my sister. She threw a bat at my head. Why? I don't.
Right, is there
I
a
guess.
context to that?
I stole
Just
one of
felt
her,
like it.
I stole one of her Dino Nuggies at dinner last night. Very relevant.
And the last person that made me cry, I think it was my brother, cause like he kind of like hit me.
Doesn't have mangoes.
No, it's just, the second question is, what is the hottest thing you have ever tasted?
Probably the blazing wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. I thought I could handle the blazing challenge, and I made it to like maybe 5 or 6 out of 10 or 20, whatever the challenge is.
I've never tried that. Honestly, I made myself breakfast one morning and I put this ghost pepper on it, but I sneezed and I put too much on it, so it made this like beautiful river of just flaming sauce, and that was probably the hottest thing I had. It burned my tongue.
I can't really recall. I guess one of the wings I ate last year, I think it was the second to last one we ate. It was the hottest one, if you remember that one.
And the hottest thing that I ever tasted was, it was at this Mexican restaurant. I don't remember the sauce, but it was like spicy.
What made you decide on the subject you teach? And then for us, it'll be what subject we like the most.
Well, I teach science because I think that learning science is not like learning any other subject. I think learning science is about learning how you interact with the world around you. And I get to tell a lot of stories and just like show a lot of cool stuff.
I chose to teach music because it had such a large influence on my life in high school. Just because middle school and high school is a rough time. You're trying to figure yourself out, but I felt like I always had my choirs and I always had my bands. And I love that it can be a release from what's going on in your life. I don't know. And I feel like you feel very similar to when you make music. And so I love to share that with students. Yeah.
I like that one. That's my favorite one, yeah.
It was good, but it was
I
hot.
love Scotch Bonnet.
I think my favorite subject is also music because I am a percussionist and Director May is a really good teacher. Like, I'm in jazz band and advanced band, and I really, really like just getting to have time to play. It's really fun. Yeah.
My favorite subject is basically like band, because like you get to play instruments, you know, my sort of thing. And yeah.
That makes me
Like Mexican hot sauce.
I haven't had that.
So the next question is, what is the last lie you told? It has to be school appropriate though.
The last lie I told, probably yesterday, last night. I mean, I lie every day, almost. It feels like little lies. But my mom called me after school, and I told her I couldn't talk because I was taking a nap. But really, I just didn't want to talk.
I hear that. I can't remember. I try to be very upfront with people. So if I lied, it probably was to my dog. It's like, no, you can't go outside because the ice will melt your paws or something. I don't know. I felt like that would have been the lie.
The last lie that I told was, it was basically yesterday when this happened. So I was grounded.
You lied while you were grounded?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Who doesn't do that?
So I went to my my grandma's house. She was like right next door to me. So I went over there to see my uncles, and we played on PlayStation. I was grounded.
The last lie I told was to Jackson, I think, because I told him that he'd fall and break his head because he was standing on this like big thing of snow at the bus stop this morning. Yeah.
I feel like that's not a lie. That could happen.
It could happen, but he was doing okay. He looked like he was going to fall though multiple times.
Okay. What do you think of the Baron?
It hurts.
It did.
It does.
I think that's my.
Let's put that right here.
All right, now it's the hottest one. It's the ghost pepper. You think you got it?
I don't know.
Yeah, smell it first.
You want to lick?
I don't want to smell it. I'm good.
God. What's a celebrity that inspired you?
Ooh.
That's hard for me because I don't really keep up with celebrities like that.
I love Michelle Obama.
Oh yeah, good choice.
I love her. I read her biography, and the way she talks about like helping her husband and her daughters live their best life, but also she wanted to influence her community, and now she had the power to do it. I was like, oh my gosh, she's using her powers for good, and I loved it. I thought it was inspiring. So Michelle Obama is my pick.
First of all, I love that for you. And I kind of want to steal it, but I don't want to steal it from you. So, right, but Michelle Obama really was inspirational in a lot of the stuff that she did.
She still is.
Mhm.
She still is.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll go last. I gotta think about something.
Okay. You want to go, Chris?
She needs some milk.
Yeah, I'll go. The celebrity that inspired me the most. I don't really think there's a celebrity that inspired me.
Okay. The table says Michelle Obama.
Yeah, can we have a group consensus on
Group
that?
consensus. Group consensus. Michelle Obama. We adore Michelle Obama, and she tells you to drink a lot of milk for protein. I'd like to say we're part of the Clean Plate Club. Like, this was delicious. Oh!
Bet you won't lick it though.
Oh! Never doing that again. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. And
For a third and final segment for this episode, the Last Week at Westlane crew is going to be reacting to some Westlane-centered and Westlane-themed memes from Instagram. Hope you guys enjoy the meme review and reaction.
My name is Cardell.
My name is Susanna.
And you can look at these lame memes.
The lunch.
SpongeBob is just ugly at this point.
Bro, Mr. Allen when he's mad is so freaking scary.
Yeah. Oh God, y'all be some Fortnite kids on that Snake game.
Y'all be hacking the Snake game for no reason.
My name is Jackson. And my name is Milo.
We're looking at Westlane Clowns. New password, rapid identity.
Oh yeah, Turtle 54
Turtle
man.
54 man. I don't get that really.
I mean, the passwords are pretty
Random.
Yeah.
Bro, okay, but like the school passwords are like something else. That's
Yeah.
This is so random.
Yeah. Yeah, when I do,
I'd be so disappointed because we did all this. We put goggles and everything,
yeah.
and nothing happened.
It just sat there, just with water, basically. Like,
A science project with goggles and stuff. It not exploding. We haven't done that type of experiment yet, so.
Yeah. Can't really comment on that.
Hi, I'm Gus.
Hi, I'm Josiah.
This is meme review.
We walk in the 6th grade.
Oh, we can both relate to that one, right, Josiah?
No. Nope.
Haven't got another school police.
Everybody thought he was so fine.
One more.
That was cap. That's.
Everybody thought he was so fine.
Warbucks copy. Search in Google bar. God texts you, so you know how some sins are. Why are y'all trying to copy Warbucks?
Yeah, I mean, Robux are, in my opinion, they aren't like a big deal, but a lot of people.
God, so you know how some sins are unforgettable. Warbucks copy. Y'all are some fiends for them Warbucks. I promise you. Y'all be stealing from the teachers. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all are so wrong for that.
Student class being boring.
What you gonna put in the blank?
Well, that is all of the segments that we have for you guys today. Hey, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel to make sure that you don't miss an episode. Make sure you subscribe or follow our Instagram to make sure that you keep up to date and get some sneak peeks for what's coming up. And yeah, hey, remember, every day, every Wildcat gets better. You guys are rock stars. Keep it up. You can do it. You guys are the best. Thanks for being rock stars. Peace out. Cheers.